It's just way too early for this. Good morning, guys. Okay, so I wanted to go over a few things. First of all, I decided to return the iPhone 10, and here with me I have the 8 Plus. This thing is huge. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you a few issues. I mean, not really issues, but just, you know, little annoying things that I found with the iPhone 10 and why it pushed me to the point where I could return it. Thankfully, Apple has a really good customer service program, so there wasn't any fuss about that. I wanted to list a couple of things with you why I decided to return it, and hopefully you will learn from my mistakes. Basically, first thing I'm going to say is the iPhone 10 is a beautiful design. There's no getting around that. But I think I got caught up in the whole design that it's a full screen, that it's so vibrant, that I just had to have it. Like, that was my phone. I needed it, the perfect size, etc. After using it, you truly realize all the different things you're going to be doing while using the phone. So of course there's no home button, and sometimes when I reach down to swipe up, sorry I don't have the actual phone with me, I had to return it while picking this one up, but when you're swiping up on it, just kind of that far reach where how my thumb has to like go all the way down to swipe up instead of just something a little more natural, it has to go all the way down to swipe up. So that was kind of annoying at first for me, and then I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the closing app, the new function of that, how you have to kind of swipe up halfway, hold it, and then you have to hold it again until those red circles come up, and then you swipe up to close the apps. I have the habit of always closing my apps, so when that feature was changed, to me it felt like it drastically changed the time difference. Now, it might not matter to a lot of people that don't even really close their apps, but for me, because it's a habit, I would try to do it as fast as I used to on my old 7, and it just didn't compare. A lot of times I would be doing it too fast, and then I wouldn't hold it in the right place, so it would move a little, so then I would have to redo it again and hold it again before I can actually close them. So that was a really annoying thing for me. Also, how the 10 has that little notch up front. I didn't think it would bother me, but on some like apps that I was using, you could see how it would cut off some words, and that just didn't really seem right to me. I don't really know why the design ended up like that, because a lot of the stuff I couldn't really see at all. There would be words up here and I couldn't see any of it. So that was kind of a huge fall for me. Another thing is the way the screenshot is designed. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but on the 10, it's actually the volume button. One of the volume buttons you hold down, and then also the lock button. You hold them at the same time. And the way I hold my phone is kind of like this. So it's pretty much always sitting on one of the volume buttons and the power button. So when I would just be showing someone something or just holding it for me, I would accidentally always click both of these, like just the slightest touch at the same time, and a screenshot would happen. And I don't know if everybody had that same problem, but it happened to me pretty often, and it was a little irritating. What else? At the top over here, this is how we're normally used to seeing it, with all the little information above here, like the carrier, the battery, the amount of service, cell reception, whatever. On the 10, it only shows the battery icon. You can't have the option of seeing the percentage unless you were to slide down. And then also, I think with a couple of other things too, it doesn't have enough room because of that notch at the top. So for me personally, when I'm using my phone, I always like to see the percentage because it's a little easier for me to tell, you know, like when I need to run to the charger or not, or when I should be, you know, good for a little longer. All those things that I found, you know, kind of a humbug for me. I kind of weighed out the pros and cons on the iPhone 10, and the only really thing I appreciated was the look of it. You know, it's a beautiful phone, it's a good size, it has a full screen, so it is, you know, it's a good looking phone. When it comes down to it, because I use my phone day to day, I need it to be functional. I'm so used to those quick and easy functions that I become accustomed to it, and I just don't really want to give that up. So if you are thinking about still getting the 10, regardless of what I'm saying, go for it, give it a try. But for me, I decided to try a new size, so a bigger phone for me. I'm gonna try this Plus. So far I like it. The size doesn't really bother me. Happier having the home button back, being able to close my apps like the way I've always been doing. So yeah, if you're into the whole touchscreen, you know, you don't really like the button, the iPhone 10 is good looking. It's a good size. Definitely feels more vibrant, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. But for me, this is just a lot more efficient. So you kind of make your call and go from there. But I have said goodbye to the iPhone 10. I'm moving on. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm sorry I couldn't do an iPhone 8 Plus unboxing. I actually did it at the Apple Store. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.